It's the Monday Morning Show, unscripted for the last time in 2019, and also the final podcast coming at you at the end of 2019. Hi, I'm Ken Salle, author and guy talking at you right now. You can find me at kenlasalle.com, Amazon, Audible, iTunes, and all over the place. So it's the end of 2019, and I thought I would record just a few words just to close up this year. This has not been the best year, or at least this has not been the best couple months for me to speak unscripted, which is why this is the last one of these I'm going to do in a while. But I'm going to make it through this one real quick. So, 2019 is going out in a strange way for me because I'm leaving behind something that was kind of an important part of my voice for a long time. And I don't know if I'm leaving it permanently or if this is going to be a temporary thing. But what I'm talking about is, well, my opinion, in a way. You see, I started 2019 on this podcast working on DC Home, which was the first time I'd incorporated any fiction into the podcast, and I really liked it. I liked the format. I liked the way it came out. And then about halfway through the year, I decided I would launch another series called Talking Shit, in which I would talk shit about all the shit, because God knows we got a lot of shit in this world and a lot more in this country, and I thought I would talk about it with you. But in the end, all I learned was how sick and tired I was of giving my opinion. And now, if you've listened to this for a while, you know that's going to sound strange. And it's strange to me because for the last few years, I've been giving my opinion on this podcast. And that's part of what my brand has been all about, me giving my opinions. But I think I have our president to thank for my hesitancy to continue providing mine. What it really comes down to at the very end of all of it, as I edit out 20 minutes of me speaking in favor of this, what it really comes down to is we've got enough people in this country giving their opinion. I mean, the internet is just, it's boiled down to almost 8 billion different opinions. And that hasn't helped us at all. And I think I'm kind of tired of being a part of it. I mean, yeah, I continue to have very strong opinions about everything. I just don't really see the value in providing them. So, that's going to be it, I think, for at least for a while. But that's not the only thing I'm leaving behind me in 2019. The other big thing that I am leaving to the past, to the dead, to my youth, is my youth. I think I've come to a point where I can no longer tell myself that, any of this, as I point to myself, any of this is young. I mean, I still have dark hair. I can only kid myself for so long. I mean, any youth I have is very fleeting, so I might as well just let it go. But that's fine, because I'm finding so much more value in living the moments and living the age that I am. 54 years old, 55 next year. Can you believe it? I know I can't. So those are the things I'm leaving behind in 2019. 2019 has been a really interesting year. I didn't do everything I wanted to do. I didn't hike on the PCT this year. I really wanted to. But instead, I had bronchitis for 3 months. Which, I mean, really, how do you compare that? I lost someone I loved very much this year, my friend Kelly. She was my high school crush. And actually, after a year without her, I think I have to admit she's my lifetime crush. I mean, I never really got over Kelly. And now that she's gone, I don't think I ever will. Of course, this year hasn't been a great year for the United States. Electing the moron into office really has fulfilled his potential, if you want to think about it that way. I mean, he has just dragged us down so far with him, hasn't he? We have thousands of children that we have locked up and put in cages like animals in inhumane conditions. And each of us has to own that. Each of us has to own how much more we have destroyed our environments in the last year, how much more we have destroyed those things that we love, including our relationships. I mean, fighting constantly among ourselves is a whole lot of fun, but once in a while we should think about the people we love and what our decisions and our opinions are doing to them. I know, I'm one to talk. I know, but that's okay. We try to do better, right? I mean, that's the whole point of reassessing at the end of the year. We look back, we say, here's what we did wrong, and we think, here's what I can do better. So we as a country certainly can do a heck of a lot better. And I know I can. But 2019 has also been a really fun year for me. I mean, I finished another book in the Work of Art series. I released the third book in the Heaven series, Heaven for Now, which is now available in ebook and paperback. And of course, I released the first collection, the first year of DC Home on Audible. So it's been a worthwhile year. It's been a fun year. And it's another year growing older. I thought I'd make it to 10 minutes. I know I didn't have a whole lot to talk about. I don't like looking backwards. I prefer to look forwards. And in the next podcast, I will be looking forward to the next year. But for that, you have to wait until next year. So until then, be good to yourself, be kind to others, and really, let's make this world a better place.